Mamma Mia is iconic, and you cannot change my opinion on that. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, this video will not be coming as a surprise, because we're reacting to Mamma Mia today. And I firmly believe that it is one of the best, funniest, lighthearted, pleasant movies that exist in the world. And I feel like so many people bash this movie, which I don't understand, because the purpose of this film and the musical it's based off of is not to be this cinematic, life-changing, earth-shattering film. It is meant to be lighthearted, to make the audience forget about their troubles, and to like just enjoy life and be happy for almost 2 hours. And I think it does that perfectly. But also just everything about it is honestly amazing. Not only is it an entire film of ABBA songs, but it has one of the greatest ensemble casts that I have ever seen. MERYL STREEP, Christine Baranski, Julie Walters, Collin Firth, Pierce Brosnan, Stellan Skarsgard, Amanda Seyfried, and Dominic Cooper. All of them together. It's like they picked the perfect cast for this, and it seemed like they all got along really well and just had like the best time ever for like a couple weeks or months in Greece. And it's just like, isn't that the dream? Now, did I see this movie back when it first came out in theaters, when my mother and I were the only people in the entire theater under the age of 60? Yes. Do I regret that? Absolutely not. Also, Mamma Mia seems to be having a really interesting resurgence on the internet, in memes and TikToks. I don't know why, but I'm really here for it. I feel like when the movie first came out and for like the first few years, everyone like gave it so much crap, just bashed on it and said it was a horrible movie, and now like the last couple years, like people are finally like appreciating it for what it was. Joy. And that's exactly what the second one is too. Just pure happiness. It's been a hot while since I've seen the movie, though I did recently listen to the entire soundtrack on a solo road trip in the car. So will this video be a little similar to the Hamilton one where I sang a lot? Possibly. I just really love this movie, and it makes me happy. And considering the current chaotic world that we live in, what better time to watch some wholesome content? Let's go! These opening shots, they weren't shot at night. They were literally shot in bright daylight, but they added this really deep blue tint over the lens. Which, like, I get it. I think they spent all their money on hiring ABBA and all the cast, and then they all went to Greece. So like, I think their funds were limited on like the technical aspect of the rest of it. Yes, we love Collin Firth, a true king. I think it's so wild that literally like all three of these men just, after literally not hearing from Donna for 18-ish years, they all just got on a plane and went to Greece for her daughter's wedding. I think, like, that's so wild to me. Also, I would literally die to have grown up in Greece. And also, why doesn't she have an accent? Yeah, Sophie, Ellie, Lisa, I'm tall, I'm tough, I'm tiny. I'm gonna rock this place. This movie is like some badass female empowerment. A woman who just like raised a daughter all on her own and had like a small business. Like obviously there were hard times, but like they just crushed it. Honey, honey, how he thrills me. Honey, honey. Is this one of my favorite ABBA songs? No. But we get through the lesser songs to get to the true bops later.
He's so sweet and understanding, I couldn't help it. And dot, dot, dot! I used to have fun. Oh, we know.
Girl.
Which one did you invite?
Oh my god. Also, I'll say it again. Julie Walters and Christine Baranski, true icons. I love Dominic Cooper. Honestly, I aspire to be Donna.
For one night! And one night only! Donna!
Honestly, same. Hooray! I'm a lone wolf.
You get
More gorgeous every time I see you. I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? Don't sit down there. That's too bad. It's broken.
In my dreams, I have a plan. If I got me a wealthy man, I would have to put it all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Money, 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 must be funny in a rich man's world.
It's a rich man's world. See, I'm telling you, they spent more money on ABBA, the cast, and the set, and like location than anything else. They were on a yacht with jet skis on top of it for one song. They didn't have money for lighting. Part of me wants to envision that that's what Meryl Streep's life actually is. Just like living her bougiest life.
Donna.
Oh my God.
You need a loan.
No, sweet. Oh God, I'm just whining. You know, me do. I don't need to be taken
Me.
care of.
Are you getting any?
Oh, you mean?
I love them. They are really drunk at 11 o'clock in the morning. I love this part. They didn't coordinate this movie with the second one very well because, like, none of them correlate with how their younger selves look in the second movie at all. Well, I'm mostly talking about Pierce Brosnan's character. At all.
Mamma mia, does it show again? Yes, I've been broken hearted. Blue since the day we parted.
I'm writing a travel piece. I'm here on a spontaneous holiday.
I just
Just
stopped in
wanted to say hi.
You have a boat? Good. Get on it.
You have a boat? Could get on it. Me girl, get that drink. Priorities. Chickadee-ta, tell me what's wrong. In your eyes, and the wedding is tomorrow. There is no way you can deny it. Truly an iconic scene. I know I say that all the time, but this movie's just so good.
Chickadee-ta, tell me what truth.
Because there were two other guys around the same time.
Donna Sheridan,
You shady lady.
Catholic guilt!
Catholic guilt.
Having the time of your life.
Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. The way they play the right music, getting in the swing. You gonna look for a change.
Watch that scene. Dig in the dancing queen.
Every time, that sounds like it hurts so bad. And I realized it was just sound effects. But, like,
And when you get the chance.
I love that girl.
See that girl, watch that scene, dig in the dancing queen.
Yes! Bjorn! You idiot. That's Benny Anderson, not Bjorn Ulvaeus. Stupid. We love to see him.
You can dance. You can jive. Having the time of your life.
We love to see the entire community of women on this island. I was early. I can still recall how last summer I still see it all. I'll say it. Collin Firth can sing.
Walks along the Seine, laughing in the rain. Our last summer.
We sat down in the grass by the Eiffel Tower.
Sophie Sheridan unashamedly wore one-piece swimsuits at a time in our fashion history when it was not cool, and I'm here for it. I can't.
And now you're working in a bank. A family man. A football fan. And your name is Harry.
How dull it seems.
Are you the hero of my dreams?
People have been arriving all afternoon. No one's seen you.
Okay, let's pause for a moment and mentally prepare ourselves for my favorite song in the whole show. And I love that the internet is now appreciating this song when I've been saying for years that this is the best song. I wasn't jealous before we met. Now every man that I see is a potential threat.
Don't go wasting your emotion. Lay all your love on me.
Was like shooting a sitting duck. A little small talk, a smile, and baby, I was stuck. A grown-up woman should never fall.
This scene is too much. And then all the bros, the dudes show up. We love it. The dudes being bros. Ocean. Honestly, greatest bachelorette party that's ever existed. Like I always do. Somewhere in the crowd is you.
So I'll be there when you arrive. Suddenly you feel to me I'm still alive. And when you make me in your arms and hold me tight, I know it's gonna be so much tonight.
Tonight the super trooper lights are gonna find me.
Honestly, I would also cry if my mothers did this to me.
Is there a man out there? Someone to hear my prayer?
What do you suggest we do with 3 men?
Well, then now
That takes me back.
Is your father here?
I don't know.
I don't know who my father is. Not a good time to get drunk and like start spilling this to your potential fathers.
I'm 20.
Girl, stop.
Bill.
There's a deleted scene when Sophie is singing to Bill with another ABBA song, which makes me sad they left it out because I really like that song.
What do you want from me?
Bill, please.
In another scene that they was shot in daylight that they just put a blue hue over. GBH, I feel like with all of them, I would have loved for Harry to be my dad.
Who's giving you away tomorrow?
Nobody.
Wrong.
I am.
You wanted your old dad to walk you down the aisle. Well, I won't let you down.
Her face says everything. I do know this shot was filmed on a soundstage. I've seen the rehearsals.
Last night, I discovered something wonderful. A wake-up call, a way to look at myself.
It's really embarrassing.
What I
When I was
really
younger,
want life.
I did not fully understand this scene.
You didn't even suspect that you were...
Well, no, and of course not. It's always been a secret.
Wow. It really went completely over my head when I was little. No, that's what you want! Poor timing. But they've got bagpipes, so like I'll let it slide?
I see you kept my bagpipes.
Oh great, this song. You know, it's really interesting. Very, very rarely do I love a movie musical where very few of the main characters have a background in theater, but with this one it works. Well, I know Amanda Seyfried is like professionally trained, and I could say like Christine Baranski, because she's a big theater person, but I don't know how much like music training the rest of them ever had, and normally I hate that in a movie musical, but here it works. Also, yes, I'm specifically talking over this song because it's like one of my least favorite songs, and also as much as I love this cast and think they can sing, Pierce Brosnan is not one of them. I love him otherwise, it's just like not his strong suit.
Harry? Harry!
She's not that far from short.
Last night,
Never happened.
I've drawn a veil.
Veil over last night. Let me tell you, 12-year-old me was scandalized by this.
It looks great, though.
Ella, Donna, where would you like
Over there, please. Get the
The
meat.
meat out of the heat.
Harry, what
Hello.
are you doing here?
I just wanted to give you this.
This is why we love Harry.
I can't accept
No,
this.
no,
I can't.
no, no.
Harry,
No.
I can't.
We stand.
I read Mom's diary. And
I have 3 possible fathers.
You don't know if you love me.
Of course I love you.
I just wish you told me. He's not wrong. Preparing myself for the most beautiful song in the whole movie.
Where's Allie and Lisa? I thought they were going to help you.
Will you help me?
Wait, it's okay. It's okay.
We have time. I love this song.
School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile.
Slipping through my fingers all the time. I try to capture every minute. Each time I think I'm close to that Band-Aid never looks like it actually covers it up. Slipping through my fingers all the time. This scene is so stinking cute.
Will you give me away?
Sometimes I wish that I could freeze the picture and save it from the funny tricks of time slipping through my fingers.
Ugh. She looks so good. Ready to pop on this horse.
This sign of victory, that's her destiny.
The winner takes it all. We love her, we stan her. The true MVP. She straight up owned it. And then here she goes about to run up this very long and windy mountain. Literally sprints the whole way. I could never. I love Sophie's just sitting there pissed. We love this processional with the tuba.
I have to tell you, he is here.
I know. I invited him.
We I don't know which one it is.
Can you forgive me?
What?
I don't care if you've slept with hundreds of men.
I was engaged, but I told Lorraine I couldn't marry her,
And I came right back.
No, I just want to say it's great to have even have a third of Sophie. I never thought I'd get even that much of a child.
We
Donna,
love
you were the
Harry.
first girl that actually, you were the last girl I ever loved.
Yes! Now that one I got when I was little.
Me too. I'll take a third.
I'll take a third.
You never wanted this anyway. I know that. Let's just get off this island and just see the world, okay?
Why they could get married and still see the world. I can't conceal it. Don't you see? Can't you feel it? Say I do. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. We love the priest.
I do. I do. I do. I do.
You know, after seeing the second movie, like, I get it. I can see how, like, he didn't get over her for 21 years. Here's to us, one more toast, and then we'll pay the bill.
Slightly warm, but dignified, and not too overstressed.
If you change your mind. I'm the first in line. I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. If you're feeling down, gonna make a receipt, everybody.
If you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me.
Listen to some music, maybe just talking. You get to know me better. So much that I wanna do. When I dream I'm alone with you, it's magic.
But I think you know
That I can't let go. No, no, I love that Harry's just in the corner.
I believe angels, something new in everything I see. I believe in angels, when I know the time is right for me.
I have a dream. No movie has ever had better credits than this one. Maybe the sequel, because the sequel like just took this epicness and like exploded it. But this one's still pretty amazing. Like, they cannot be topped. Let's rev it up. This is what I imagine Meryl Streep being like when she goes clubbing. I think it still shakes me that this song is what made ABBA famous when they won Eurovision in the 70s. Like, I love it. I just find it wild. It's so good. We won't stick around for the credits song, but the credits song is great too. Special, in fact, I'm a bit of a bore.
When
I tell a joke, you've probably heard it before. No. So as usual, that was a fun, enjoyable, great time. I feel like this 58% that Rotten Tomatoes gave it was just because, like I said at the time, like people just did not understand its purpose and were like rating it on this epic film masterpiece scale. But no, absolutely not. Because like when I look, like that's not what it's intended for. When I look at Mamma Mia 2, they rated it 79%. And at one point, I swear it was higher. Because I think they understood these films really take place in like a separate realm of reality from ours, as most musicals do, because people don't generally jump and sing and dance in real life. But I think with these movies, they really push into that and really like embrace that otherworldly element in the fact that they do dancing and singing in their daily lives. And I just think it's really well done. I think it's a funny movie. I think it's so enjoyable. It's so pleasant and happy and uplifting. For me, it really helps detach from anything that's going on in my life, just for a couple hours to just like enjoy and have fun and sing, and it's a good time. I do understand that movie musicals aren't necessarily everybody's type, but I really think like this one is just a great introduction to movie musicals or to musicals in general. If you've never felt like it was really something that you wanted to dive into, I think this is a good starter if you're interested in the genre. And I feel like the internet really agrees with me in general. I would live to be like a guest at that wedding, to just like watch all this drama unfold while also having like a bomb-ass time in Greece, like on a vacation to go see my friend's wedding. I'd love that. I'll say it again. I mean, this cast is like chef's kiss, and I think a lot of them got a ton of flack for the first few years after this movie. But now it's like, I feel like the world has really embraced these movies, and also these actors seem to love that they were a part of them. Literally every single actor came back for the second movie, and then some. It's like they were like, how do we make this even more epic? Oh, I know, Cher, which is like, to answer anybody's questions, I will eventually be reacting to the second movie. Have I seen it? Yes. Do I own it on Blu-ray? Yes. I'm still gonna do it. Anyway, I love this movie. I hope you guys do too. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the movie. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you do like it, what's your favorite song? Like, I'll say it again, Lay All Your Love on Me. It's still my favorite song of the entire movie. Always has been, always will. But there are so many other good ones. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so you can get notified anytime I upload a new video. If you have not watched or missed any of my other reactions, you can watch them in the playlist up above. And I will see you guys next time. Happy exploring.